Hello, Capricorn. My name is Priscilla from Crystalthingsheal, here to do your love and sexy readings for February. Friendly reminder that tarot is for guidance and entertainment purposes only, therefore not responsible for what you do after your reading. However, I'm here for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out crystalthingsheal.com. Actually, you could click the links down below. It will lead you right there to book your session, okay? Hope everyone's having a good February so far. We're only one day in by the time I post this. So, what we do here for the love readings is we talk about love, of course. Sometimes sexy things come up like this that just came up right now. And we talk about that too. So, we have some friends who are a little jelly, okay? Why are we jelly, friends? It's because you're moving on to a different direction and what you want in life, and they just don't see your vision right now, okay? It's like, where is this coming from? This is shocking to them. They think that you are, wow, I just heard pussy whipped. They think that you might end up saying, like, I'm going to marry this person. And your friends are like, whoa, 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 what? And in reality, it's because they don't want to lose you as a friend. Or they think if you get married that, you know, those days are done for them. They might be right. Which is fine. It's part of our growth. You're not supposed to, like, do certain things your whole life, right? You are hooked. I told you. Why? Because it's like you guys are so alike. I'm talking about your partner now, not the friends. You guys are so alike that it's like everything's in harmony and synchronicity, and you guys are forming your own alliance in a way, and sometimes there's things that happen here and there, but you guys learn to let it go because they're minor, okay? You're two of a kind, and you know that another one's not going to come along. We are starting this reading strong, I see. Happening soon. Yeah, so you might have to speak up to the people around you about what you want. You're like, listen, this is what I want. This is what's happening. Right. You are just so excited that you have this person in your life, and you'll be damned if anyone comes in to destroy that. You want children with this person, or you might already have children with this person. It's like with this person, you feel defenseless, but in a good way. You've put your guard down, right? Every person has baggage, and you're learning how to work through theirs and vice versa. But it's okay because it's uplifting for you. It's like when they say when work isn't work if you love what you're doing, but the same thing for a relationship. Things might be a little complicated, but it's because things are changing for you in your life, right? Things are winding down for you, which is what we talked about in the very beginning with the friend. You're like, damn, this is the end of those days for us. So that might cause a little bit of issues here and there. But with that being said, there's future gains coming from it because you have the Wheel of Fortune. And it's kind of like blind justice. It's inevitable. Okay. So that's the first group of folks. That was intense. I almost want to call the reading something in relation to that. Maybe I should write something down before I forget. Bear with me. I'm going to do that real quick. Sorry. Okay. Second group of folks. Oh yeah, so when I do readings, I do multiple groups of people because, you know, not everyone's going through the same things. So stick around and I might talk about your situation, might not. If you stick around to the end of the reading and see that I still haven't talked about your situation, check back next month or in 2 weeks when we do the general readings or any other reader. Group number 2, there are options for you out there, okay? And why are you shocked by it? You're dating, and you're like, oh, people like me and see me as wifey or hubby material. You know what it is? It's because you guys are Cappies, right? You guys are grounded. But what's important is that it's a new phase in life for you, okay? Where there's stability. Oh, that's what I just talked about pretty much. You guys represent stability and security and all that good stuff. Why? And people want to boo up on that. You know what I'm saying? People are like, yes, let me get a piece of that. You have Cupid's arrow coming in. And notice how, it looks the opposite way in the camera, but actually the way I'm doing is actually going up, even though it looks down, is going up. So you're ascending, okay? You do have the Phoenix there, and a lot of it has to do with you welcoming new love into your life. You're having faith. And because of that, you know that things from your past are over and done with, right? You gave yourself time to grow and transform, and now it's time to like just have a little bit of fun, honestly. It's like, listen, you're trying to get laid for this group of people. And no one's complaining about it. It's like because it's stemming from a broken heart. That's where it's stemming from. Which is fine. You know, through your grieving process, notice how you're coming up. It's the come up. You're ascending. Exactly. That relationship that you had that you were brokenhearted from, it was a karmic relationship. Okay? There was lessons to be learned from it. I heard that was the message. But anyways, it's talking about focusing on yourself and learning your self-worth and giving yourself the time to heal and all that. That's exactly why. That's exactly what happens during your ascension phase, okay? That's why the breakup had to happen, because I don't think you were focusing on yourself enough. Now it's time. Look, didn't this come out again? Oh, that was abundance. I thought that was this card. Ascension card. That was abundance. Okay. So it talks about you keeping a positive mindset. Sometimes that happens just because I'm picking up on other vibes. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's that card. And it's really not at all. So it talks about you having a positive mindset and manifesting exactly what you want, because I do see people chasing you. I guess put it this way for the camera. People are going to be chasing you now. Okay. So you can sit there and be grounded and do all the things. And it's going to work out just fine for you. It's a new phase in life. You're preparing for a new union. Okay? That's going to be that group of folks. I'm going to get some last messages for a third group or whatever. And then that's going to be your reading. Coming out super easy, super smooth. Bear with me as I pick up the mess. Okay. Let's use this deck. Final messages or final group, whichever comes out. Okay. We have the Emperor, the Devil, and the Sun. It's interesting. We're going to clarify each of them. No, that didn't go there. somebody is meeting their spouse, if they haven't already. There's a soulmate that is that spouse-like energy. It might be a femme or a female that has a very masculine energy. Okay. Now for the devil, we have some overthinking happening. And the overthinking is because you're not getting laid. Can we clarify that one more time? Yes, it's like you're lying to yourself. I think you were used to having a certain amount of things, you know, of action happening, and that action isn't currently happening, so you're overthinking it. You're like, do you know who I am? And I think that I don't think it's as bad as you're thinking. I think the reason why you're not getting that is because the sexual activity in your case could have been coming from like a little bit of a toxic space. Okay? It wasn't like healthy minded to begin with, but you're just naturally who you are, and it is what it is. So now that you're not getting, you're like, hold up a second. I'm going to go get mine, right? But at the same time, are you though? So now we're leading to phase 3 in your life here for this group of folks, where then you end up being super happy because you're getting reciprocation. You're getting what you put out, and you are shocked by that. How did we come to this point, though? 10 of Cups. Super freaking happy. Someone is reaching out to you, and they're the ones doing the talking. They're saying everything that they need to say, everything that you were waiting to hear. That's the most important part. Everything that you wanted to hear or were waiting to hear, they're saying it, and because of that, you're being super happy about it. It's kind of like you were... Yeah. It's like you were single, right? And they're saying all these things. And whoever's dealing with the toxic type of sexual energy, whether it's within themselves or with other people, I kind of feel like it's within yourself, though. This person is now on the fence. Is like, look at this. It's like two people on defense. One person has screwed you over. But the thing is, it's not that you're being bitchy or anything like that. That's not what this card is about in this deck. This is about you having the clarity that you need and transformation happening. But with that being said, you're guarded. Rightfully so. Because you had someone who was just like strolling in whenever they wanted, like, hey, but they weren't providing in ways, you know? And you're like, yeah, well, I'm going to go do what I got to do. And then you end up being really happy doing so because you have someone else. This is a whole different energy. Or it could be a whole different aspect in your life where you're hearing exactly what you want to hear in other areas in your life. So that's where you're finding your happiness. Alrighty, that's going to be your reading. Until next time, bye!